Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoy these videos, please be sure to click like and subscribe. And if you click the little bell, you'll be notified of future videos. This is going to be the most important YouTube video that I have ever done. I want to speak directly to you, and the cards are going to speak directly to you. So I've got the cards in a pile. They've been shuffled. I don't have a rule for shuffling. It can be this, it can be just this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you shuffle. I wouldn't make a lot of rules on yourself. And listen to this message because it will change your life. So as you go through life, I want you to think about where your mind hangs out most of the time. Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Are you in pain? Have you given up? Have you lost hope? Do people mainly, make you angry? Are you reactive more than you're proactive? Do you tend to get flung around and feel like you have a lot of bad luck? Well, let's see what the cards have to say. This is the Knight of Swords. And this talks about being angry. Are you angry at people? Are you pissed off at people? Do you spit out nasty things on social media? Do you build people up or do you frickin' tear them down? What do you do? When you have only one life to live, what do you want done to you? Do you want somebody to build you up, inspire you, motivate you, or crush you? And so because we have such a duality of emotions in our life, your success and happiness directly are tied to your emotional state. And it feels so much better to love than to hate, to admire than to be disgusted. So what are you focused on today? Let's start focusing on this. Wow, this is interesting. The cards are going right along with this one. Judgment. Are you judging yourself? Are you judging others? And why? What do you get out of judging them? So you spew a bunch of hate out there, and how does that benefit you and how does that benefit them? Both are horrible for both them and you. It's horrible to stand in the state of judgment, and yet we judge ourselves. Let's not. If anything, let's be neutral, and let's focus more on ourselves. How can we build our own self up? How can you inspire yourself? How can you create many miracles in your life? How can you get motivated to do positive things and create positive change? When you go to work, are you just disgusted with the company? Do you hate your boss? Why? What would happen if you would see your boss in a different way? And let's say your boss is really a mean person. Why are you there? Why not say this company doesn't deserve me and this boss doesn't deserve me, and go and get better for yourself? And what do the cards have to say? I turn these around because I never read reversed. This is the Star. Think about your hopes and dreams. What if you could inspire others for their hopes and dreams? Because you never know when you're going to meet that person that has been so beat up by life that they don't think they can even go on. And what you could say to them could make all the difference in the world to them. You could literally be the world to them. And so in my readings, I want to inspire more than judge. People judge enough. If you come to me for a reading, I am never going to beat you down. Never going to say nasty things about you. Even the worst tarot cards that you can imagine coming up have a gift in them. And so do the mean people in your life. The mean people hold a resonance of how much pain they are going through. Anyone who can spew out a lot of hate to other people is going through hate themselves. And also, I went through this myself, feeling trapped, like I didn't have any control over things that are going on in the planet and the world. And that's a terrible place to be. That's a terrible emotional state to get yourself into, is to think that you're trapped. So, what do the cards have to say? Eight of Pentacles. This is going to take work. We have to work together. Build yourself a team. I'm sorry, 10 of Pentacles. This is like a community. Look at the building in the background. Think about that. That could be the family. That could be your work. That could be the government. But we have to build and work together and help other people become wealthy. That's where true wealth comes from. That's where the feeling of goodness. I've got wealth and maybe I can help you get wealth. You have wealth, maybe you can help 10,000 people get wealth. That's what I love about YouTube, is you can search how to do anything. You can find videos that inspire. You can also find videos where the creators are just spitting out hate at people. Why? Why are they doing that? Who benefits by spitting out hate at people? I don't understand it. And YouTube is going to make a stand on this very soon, because spewing hate out at other people is a form of bullying. You will never hear me put a theory of hate. Now, if I see poor behavior and the cards see poor behavior, they might say, hey, this person's engaging in a little bit of poor behavior. Who doesn't? We all do. But that's not the majority of my reading. I might say, well, I don't really enjoy that behavior that's being exhibited, but we all kind of roll around in the dirt once in a while. So let's not focus on that for the majority of the reading. Yes, people do hateful things, and yes, we should shine a flashlight on it, but focus more on, okay, what do you have to do about it to make it positive? What action can you take to inspire others to correct what's being done if it's a wrongful doing? Is there a correction? Is there any action you can take? Focusing on the positive. So today, let's see what the cards have to say. Emotionally detached. This is the Eight of Cups. Don't get so emotionally wrapped up. Just take a little time, put some space between yourself and whatever is triggering you, and say, all right, this is obviously a trigger for me because I'm very upset, I'm very mad, maybe you cry. How long are you going to hang on to that? The Eight of Cups says, put a timer on it. Put a timer on how long you're going to be sad, mad, whatever, and then look for the gift. Look for the gift in it. And the cards say, Nine of Wands. We all have patterns of wounds. This is patterns of things that trigger us. So identify your triggers from the past. Know that they are unique to you and that everyone has triggers, and that this causes woundedness in you. So you're acting out in a form of woundedness. This is the Nine of Wands. He's wounded. So if you can master your emotions, especially when you're wounded, if you can turn that woundedness around and say, okay, this has triggered me in the past, but I'm not going to let this control my life anymore. Yes, take your power back. Identify what triggers you. Start looking and focusing on the blessings in your life. Can you do an act of kindness for someone right now? Go out to another YouTube creator's channel and put something very kind and very nice, especially to those who may have left maybe not so nice comments on yours. Don't do that back. Go back to their channel and say, you know what, you're doing a good job here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to do. Don't meet hate with hate. Meet love with, if anything, neutral. Hey, you're giving information out here. You're a creator. It's hard to be a creator, and I admire you. Yes, do that. Because you're going to build a sense of purpose in your life that is spreading really good things to others, especially in your personal life. And the cards say, big changes are coming for you. Why do big changes coming to you? Because this information is going to shift your perspective so that you will see your life as he is up in the galaxy. You're only down on this planet for one little cycle. Bink, cycle. Doesn't matter how long you're on this planet. But when you get to your final breath, what are you going to be happy about? Is it going to be all the anger that you spit out? Or is it going to be the times that you inspired somebody who was so down, and you said, you know what, I'm going to lift you up. I'm going to raise you up so you can walk that mountain. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to listen fully to you. Do you know what that means? Not staring at your phone, staring at the person. I'm going to listen to you with my heart. And if my phone vibrates, I won't even look. How many times have you had someone talking to you and they look at their phone, look out the window? They're not listening to you. Full listening is a skill, and it's a gift to give people. So when are you going to start turning your life around and becoming the Two of Wands, patient with yourself? See the world there? He's seeing things from a higher perspective, like way above the planet. Someday you're going to be a soul, a magnificent soul, way above the planet. Is your perspective going to be different? Yeah, it's going to be magnificent. It's going to be wonderful. And the cards say, you're a channel. We're all channels. This is the magician. You literally have the power to create a life that others are inspired by instead of jealous, that others realize that they could model after your behavior because of your compassion and your kindness. Or you can be the negative side of the magician who manipulates. He uses hate to manipulate people into doing things that maybe they ordinarily wouldn't do. Who are you going to be? Who are you going to be? And the cards say, monitor your verbal sword. This is the spoken word, the swords. And she's really looking at that sword, which means she's monitoring what comes out of her mouth. And she's a queen. She's a master. She's been there, done that, said hateful things, done hateful things. We've all done it. Forgive yourself. Move on. We don't have to be perfect. You might fall off the wagon and spew something hateful out. Forgive yourself. Move on. Pick yourself up. Do 10 acts of kindness whenever you fall off the wagon. And the cards say, what kind of messages are you going to bring? So as a reader, are you going to inspire others? How are you going to present the information that you hold so close to your heart to the world? Remember, you can make a positive difference in just one person's life. And to that one person, you are the whole world. Thank you for listening to this. And let's go out and spread a little bit more kindness and be a little bit more tolerant and understand that life is difficult. But when you have a group of people who have your back, who inspire you, that's what I'm talking about. So what are you going to do today? I can't wait. Put in the comments below anything that you have done for acts of kindness or what you think about doing in the future to inspire others, because you're important in this world.